Well, yeah. So
It's
it's been quite a year for us, hasn't it?
oh, definitely.
I
Done a lot of content we've been meaning to get around to for a while.
I think
We visited a lot of old videos we've forgotten about.
tore apart, made fun of our out of our second year once more,
Or as is tradition.
and even giving behind the scenes on on our April Fool's video.
Yeah.
Oh, go watch that.
So, of course,
I
the
think
year is nearing its end.
and then yeah, you saw that we kind of winded down a little in these past 2 months.
We didn't have a ton scheduled. Well, now that's about to change because, well, we usually like to do something special in December.
Mainly, it's our anniversary video.
Mainly because our anniversary is at the end of the year, and also because, well, it's Christmas, I guess.
And I think like last year we did robots with guns.
Yeah, we talked about Mega Man and K Story last year. This year is going to be a bit different, more of a callback to what we did back in what year was this?
20 what
12 days.
12 7 days
7 days. The review thing.
7 days of reviews.
Yeah. What year was
2017?
That? More of a callback to what we did back in 2017 with our 7 days of reviews.
Well,
we're not going to be making 5 hour.
Well, it's not.
We're not going to be making 5-hour reviews of mobile games this time.
3-hour reviews of
3-hour reviews of mobile games.
And also having a game planned that we never got around to because it's impossible to fit with our structure. Or I think, as we mentioned.
So, what is this big December plan? Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna call it. We didn't really think of any clever name for it or anything. We're just calling it Listmas.
So, what is that? Oh, what is Listmas?
Well, another thing from our channel's past is, well, we've done a lot of lists.
Yeah.
Mainly top 10 lists. Always
top 10 or top 5.
Top 10, top 5 lists.
We've done a lot of these before.
And there will be a couple of those next month, on courtesy of yours truly.
Mm-hmm.
But the main focus is going to be some tier lists Noah has
So
created.
I've had these like sitting around for years now, for like up to like 2 years now.
You're like, oh my god.
Some of these are pretty old.
Oh, you only ever vocally discussed them with me.
Ian, like with some friends.
And some friends on Discord.
Yeah,
I just posted them places and gotten interesting reception. So
well, let's say, yeah.
Why not spark that debate on YouTube?
If anyone tunes in.
Yeah.
And so. And yeah, these tier lists are already pre-made.
So how are we structuring this exactly? Well, we like the exact content of each video to be a surprise.
Yeah.
But generally you can expect at least one topic each day. At least one list each day, but there will be some days where there are multiple lists sharing a thematic connection.
And then not having much to say.
And usually some shorter, or some lists that we won't have
lists that don't have that much detail.
Lists that don't have that much detail or stuff to talk about we'll lump together, or for the sake of putting the smaller stuff up in one video to make it comparable in size to the other videos.
So I think these mainly, yeah, so
you can expect to see a lot of series that have been on the channel before,
or whether it's been recent or not.
You can expect stuff from Noah about Mega Man and Pokemon. You can expect some stuff from me about Kirby and My Singing Monsters, as well as a few other surprises thrown in there, mainly at the beginning and end of the event.
It's mainly stuff that stuff that was a huge part of our channel's history.
With an exception.
So why not announce the first video?
The first video of our Listmas event and it's being streamed tomorrow. Noah is going to be discussing a tier list on. Drumroll, please.
Dig in,
because Noah's going to be tiering the original. In every game in the Shovel Knight treasure trove.
So thing is, Shovel Knight was kind of something I wanted to do on this channel, but it was mainly around to me never. It was mainly me. At first, it was just me never getting around to finishing.
King of Cards.
Then I realized this sounds like a nightmare.
So we just didn't.
It was on my plans file for so long, and I just said I don't think we should.
So instead, well, obviously we still want to talk about the channel. Shovel Knight's great. It's something we should bring attention.
But I feel like if you want more thorough analysis,
it's probably go elsewhere.
Because we're really bad at that. I'll admit.
Most of our content's just us spitballing our opinions on video games.
And so, yeah, I think it would be appropriate
to kick off this event with something
that
we've mentioned but haven't actually done for several years.
4 years now.
So yep. We'll be talking about out of course Shovel of Hope, Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown as well.
Yeah.
We'll be going in. We'll be trying to go into quite a bit of detail on like why Noah placed these games in the tiers they're in.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Which is pretty obvious considering that's how you go about tier list discussions.
I'm just a stupid teenager with an opinion. I'm just a stupid teenager with dumb opinions.
Yeah.
And as you'll see. So I think that's it.
Though I do have to hype up that we have a particularly involved and exciting video scheduled for Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
That I think is something we kind of owed to our viewers for a while now. Based on us, just procrastinating something. Well, you'll have to wait about 4 more weeks to figure out what that is.
And also, we shall have a
special guest appearing on the channel
on Friday.
On Friday, potentially Saturday, and possibly Sunday too. Who at the very least for the video on the 2nd. And so I hope you're excited to meet them. I'm their longtime friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, look forward to that and all the exciting content and then hot takes we have coming in the month of December.
Mainly the hot takes I have.
Yeah, mainly hot takes Noah has, but I am excited to talk.
He told me that it made some.
I still have some lists I haven't made, confessing a bit there.
I still have some lists.
Noah still needs to finalize a couple lists, mainly some certain games in a certain series that he still needs to put on his tier list because he's never gotten around to properly finishing.
Or just stuff that needs to be updated.
Or stuff that needs to be updated, like some Pokemon tier lists being updated with Legends Arceus stuff. We're not including Scarlet Violet stuff because
it's too
new. We don't want to crop everything from every category in the tier list.
That just sounds like a nightmare.
We might do updates.
Some of these, or some lists, I just don't have the time to get around to. I just don't have the time to get around to.
Mm-hmm. We might update. I do think we might update 8 or 8 Pokemon tier lists with Scarlet Violet stuff after it's been out for a little while longer and they actually people start adding that stuff to those tier lists. But
yeah, for
now, Legends Arceus is as recent as we're gonna go there.
So that being said, that's
what we need to say about Listmas. And one more surprise is that later today we have another video planned, and it is also in the topic of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Well, it's something I wanted to do for a while, but now was the cat. This was
what really pushed us to be like, okay, we've got to do this like now.
Yeah. So.
That video, I think we can say it. We're going to be doing a video on
an essay on about
Pokemon games and their history of being rushed. Rushed because a lot of people don't seem to realize that it's kind of always been a thing, even if the issue is just...
It's been a thing since '99. It's been a thing since
'99, and even though people, even if it only has become a more apparent issue as of late, it's always been a problem, and we really want to go into more depth on that.
So, that being said...
to end on a positive note, I hope you're all excited for the month of December, or Christmas, or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate.
Happy holidays.
Holidays to everyone, and I hope you're I hope you tune in for the stuff we have planned, because there are some cool topics, I think, in there.
Yeah, so I'm Nozared.
And I'm Emery, and bonjour.
See you later.
See you all later, or today. But for now, bonjour, my wonderful viewers, and see you in the next